Tiny orphaned kitten couldn't stop crying until she curled up to a dog. Some humans believe that we're the animal kingdom's apex mammal, but we're wrong, so wrong. It really isn't a competition. Each mammal is right where they are, but sadly sometimes humans fall beyond belief. We're humans, yet some of us lack humanity, compassion and empathy, and believe it or not, animals have the potential to knock us back into our place. Animals are a step ahead of us. Take an example of this tiny orphaned kitten who wouldn't stop crying for help and only calmed down when a resident dog promised to care for her. There are 3 kinds of people on this planet. Ones who care for animals and would do anything for them. Ones who love animals but wouldn't go beyond just loving them. And finally, ones who believe that humans have the right to do whatever they please with animals. Think I'm wrong? Well, in a few days you'll see our story about a poor sable who was at the edge of a sword, and that statement will make sense. For now, let's focus on our poor tiny kitten. Meet Morgan, an incredible woman, lives on a farm with her 4 pets, away from the hustle and bustle of the big city. One fine morning, Morgan heard a kitten crying for help from somewhere outside her farm, but because of the dense thickets surrounding her farm, it was difficult for her to locate the poor kitten. Morgan immediately tasked one of her big cats to locate the kitten, and within a short period of time, they saw a tiny frightened kitten curled up near a tree stump. Morgan wanted to bring the terrified kitten home, but decided to leave it there to see if its mother would return. Morgan monitored the kitten from afar, making sure no other animal would hurt her, while she waited for its mother to return. But as hours passed by and the sun began setting, Morgan knew she couldn't leave the poor kitty outside, since foxes frequented her farm in the nights. So she brought the flea-infested kitten home, gave her a much-needed bath to get rid of the fleas, and named her Polly. As soon as Morgan's 12-year-old dog Pax heard Polly's squeaks, he came to check on her, and that was the beginning of a beautiful relationship. Polly immediately took to Pax, started nuzzling into his fur for some much-needed warmth, and immediately fell asleep. Morgan knew that the first 3 weeks were crucial to Polly's health, so she bottle-fed her until she was ready to be weaned. Once Polly began eating food like the rest of her fur family, Pax would watch over her and wait patiently until she finished eating before cleaning her up. According to Morgan, Pax and Polly are like 2 peas in a pod, totally inseparable. So much so that Pax has taught many dog things to Polly, and Polly, on the other hand, has learned to make a noise that sounds like a bark. Pax loves Polly so much that he doesn't mind being on the receiving end of her mischief, so long as they get to cuddle and snuggle together after a long day. Doesn't this story just warm your heart? While we may be the apex mammal, we should never let that get to our heads, because there's so much we can learn from animals. Have you ever come across similar heartwarming stories? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and check out JoJo Stories for more jaw-dropping content we're sure you'll love.
The world is filled with stories going viral every single day. But how many of these sites can you actually follow? We understand that your day should start with positive stories, stories that resonate with you. And so we started JoJo Stories. Our mission is to create meaningful stories that cover everything from animals to anthropology, history to environment and lifestyle. The kind of content you read on our site will be one you'll want to share with your family and friends. We hope you'll join our growing family and be part of our community. Welcome to JoJo Stories. JoJoStories.com